we got a lot to cover in a little time.
Yeah,
Fun times.
let's go.
Welcome back to the Armchair Crew Chief. It is the usual suspects, Josh and Jordan here. And let's go ahead and dive into this. We got 2 races to cover. Did you end up getting to see any of them? I was slightly disappointed with a couple of them.
Yeah, I didn't watch any one whole race. I saw pieces of a couple of them. But yeah, no one whole race. I didn't catch any of that. It's just too busy with work.
Right. Yeah, it's been pretty busy. So we had Atlanta and we had the first points paying race at North Wilkesboro in 30 years, I think they said. Something like that.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, it was pretty wild. Allgaier got the win in Xfinity or O'Reilly Auto Parts. 0.139 second margin of victory. Let's see who else. Our favorite driver, our favorite grunter. Let's see, where did he land in here? Because you know how he usually is. I don't even see him on here. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, he's not top 10 that I see. So that's a small victory. Small victories. Moving on to Cup Series, we'll just bump right into it on the Echo Park Atlanta Series. We got Ryan Blaney took the win, 0.068 seconds margin of victory. It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be for that. He ran 171 laps. He led the race, so it was almost like one of those things. Started from the pole, finished. Christopher Bell was giving him a run for his money. That's right. Christopher Bell was giving him a run for his money. Almost caught up to him. And SVG, 6th place, did pretty good there.
Yeah.
I think what surprised me with SVG, and this will bump right into our truck series at North Wilkesboro, which kind of jumped past, is SVG finished 3rd in the trucks.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, I mean, he was running pretty good. He seemed to enjoy himself. I mean, I guess when you are running up there, you're enjoying himself. Chandler Smith got the win there. Lane Riggs on the pole. And then moving on to the Cup Series race. This is the one towards the end. Denny made it interesting, but Joey led 323 laps and just dominated the race, unfortunately. Why couldn't he have done that at Atlanta when I picked him in Atlanta? But, you know,
Yep.
SVG again, top 5 finish. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's really doing well.
Yeah,
It's a good. Turning point season for him for sure.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to handle tomorrow at the Brickyard and see how that works out. Last night, Truck Series ran at the Brickyard. So O'Reilly was off last week. They had their break. Truck Series ran last night at Lucas Oil Raceway Park, which is, I think they were saying like 7 miles away from the Brickyard. So it was a margin of victory of 0 seconds. So I'm guessing it finished under caution.
Or it's a really good race.
Yeah. Lane Riggs started from the pole, finished first, and led 198 laps. And then Chandler Smith was the only other one to lead laps, 2 laps. And it was, I don't know, we caught a little bit of it and decent racing. That track there is fairly interesting to me, the Lucas Oil, because it's mostly flat, small flat track. So I don't know how else to feel about that going into that. But our big moneymaker this week is our news. So Cup Series announced that they're going to 150-minute practice starting at New Hampshire. And so I think that's next week. It's coming up. I think they might be off next week. I don't remember off the top of my head the schedule. And then Alex Bowman announced this week. I don't know if you heard that news. He is going to be retiring after his contract. He signed a 1-year extension. So he'll be retiring in after the 27 season. Excuse me.
Interesting.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what goes on with that. I saw that Front Row is hoping that Gragson's coming back for the foreseeable future. And so I think he's a better driver than what he's doing right now. I think it's an equipment issue.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because he got ragged on from, who was it? Chase Briscoe. They took over the Dale Jr. download this week. I think it was this week. No, it was last week. And it's something to watch. If you got time, if you got 2 hours to watch, it's better to watch it than it is to listen to it.
Okay.
And it is funny. Just the banter back and forth. They had Blaney on as well, talking about the Atlanta win. And just, they were all going back and forth. It was pretty interesting. They talked about Hocevar. They said they're not going to talk into detail, but they hashed out issues that they had with everybody. They were all on a plane ride back. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. It's definitely worth a watch. I think Hocevar might have done this week's junior download. I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay. I can't remember. But they've made it interesting and entertaining.
Yeah.
And then the big news that everybody is enjoying is Speed Week is back. They're moving the Clash back to Daytona next year. So that'll be a big.
How long has the Clash not been there? 5 years, maybe?
Something like that, yeah. 4 or 5 years. So I got the peanut
back.
Yeah, I got the peanut gallery over here staring at me, trying to talk to me while I'm doing this with recording a podcast.
Does she know we're on a podcast?
I should have the on-air sign out here.
Yeah.
I don't have that one out here yet.
Gotta light it up.
Yeah, right, exactly. So yeah, that's the news. I can't talk. That's pretty much the news that we got going on right now. I haven't even looked at this. Let's pull up our in-season challenge and see how bad that looks.
So I was kind of working on that a little bit, trying to figure out. I'm running out of people.
Yeah. Well, this is our TNT in-season challenge.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Let's see how bad we are. Yeah, we don't have anybody else in. We had one last person in the top in the final 4, I guess.
Okay.
And that was Blaney. But Hamlin lost out, and Hamlin's the one that we had picked to win the race. So we ranked 45,764.
Of 46,000?
763.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you figure how many people putting. Can't complain. So, but yeah, I figured out. So we'll go into this and talk about the standings. Since we're getting closer now with the points, so Truck Series points. Cutoff is 10, so there you go. There's your 10 people in right now. After last night's race, Lane Riggs just out there whooping everybody's rear end.
Yeah, seriously. Where's he going to end up in Cup next year?
Yeah, right.
He's destroying it down there. Maybe not Cup. Maybe he'll just go up one.
Yeah, also Taylor Gray's going back to where he was. Where was he? Was he Junior Motorsports? Anyway, he's going back to the same ride he was in. I think he was not Junior Motorsports. He was with Joe Gibbs. So he's going back. there. That was another one of the news. Then we go into O'Reilly here, and this one, I mean, Allgaier's got a good run on it too. 240 points to the good. So my peanut gallery reminded me that trucks are going back to St. Petersburg as well next year, the road course.
Oh yeah, I remember them saying that.
So
that's cool. It seemed like everyone liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. I thought it was cool, and it was kind of cool because they had Dario Franchitti running it too, and his comments on it were pretty good, and they were talking to him while they were running. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I like those kind of road courses. And I think they're going back to San Diego too for at least 2 more years.
Okay,
that's a rumor mill, but that's kind of what's been passing around. Also, rumor mill, since I totally just whiffed on it earlier, rumor mill, Dover's not losing a race because that was a big concern people had, was Dover was going to lose a race. And then there's a rumor that New Hampshire's getting the All-Star race next year.
Okay.
So
interesting. I think it makes sense to have the All-Star race in places that people maybe don't always go, like somewhere kind of like, don't do it like Daytona. Don't do it places where everyone always goes anyway. Go somewhere different that like maybe isn't as popular, but will bring in fans because it's the All-Star race.
Right. Well, I think it makes sense to put it on short tracks too, just because of the smaller amount of cars you got running.
Yep.
Like I wouldn't want to see it at Pocono. I wouldn't want to see it at Talladega.
No.
I mean,
no.
They're too big of tracks. So
New Hampshire would be cool though.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
That's a unique layout, like track layout with the banking and stuff there. I know Logano always does really well there.
Well, I remember
put my money on it. If it goes to New Hampshire, Logano's winning.
Oh, all right. Well, way too early predictions.
Yeah, right.
Oh man. So moving over to Cup Series points, this is the one. So we got 3 people that have clinched chase spots. We got Hamlin, Reddick, and Blaney. I think the interesting part is even after winning, Joey has moved himself up only just a little bit above the cut line.
Yeah.
I say that. The cut line's pretty big between Cindric and Eric Jones, but yeah.
It's still crazy though.
SVG keeps bettering himself. He led. It was funny at North Wilkesboro. He almost got stage 1 victory, and he started leading the race. And he goes on the radio, and they made a sticker about it. He's like, "I'm leading now. What? How did he put it? Somebody made a sticker, and it was pretty hilarious. I'll pull it up because I had to save it because I'm going to try and make it. This is what he put on there. Let's see. Somebody made this sticker here.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So it's great, and they've been doing a lot of good different things with that as well. Like I think NASCAR even came out and put some stuff on there for their posts on like, here's some shirts that we could do for SVG, and one was like, oh, I talked to him but he only grunts, or there's a whole bunch of like, crappy cars in front. He didn't say that. He used the other word in front of boxes, and then it all messes up. So, yeah, they're running with the SVG banter, which I think is pretty good and entertaining.
Yeah, I'm glad to see he's finally doing well in like ovals and stuff.
Right, exactly.
It's funny listening to the podcasts, like different ones when he was early getting into like Cup, and they were like, it's going to take you 2 to 3 years till you can start seeing any results in the Cup. And they blame some of it. It was like, we don't practice like we used to. You don't have track time like you used to. So he's like, you can be able to drive a car, but until you learn that car and that racecraft, it's going to be 2 or 3 years. So it's kind of about right. I mean, he's been in Cup for probably 3 years or so.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's about right. I mean, it just takes that long to go from a different motorsport, at least, or whatever, to this. It's like it takes that long to figure the car out.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's in his second full-time year because he ran Chicago the first year. I think that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So
he's talented, so 2 years would make sense for someone like him.
yeah, definitely. It's been interesting watching some of his supercar races going back and seeing the battles that he had with guys over there too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, SVG even had an issue. I don't think this would have helped them really at North Wilkesboro, but they tried to take the tear off after stage one, and they couldn't get it. So he had all those bubbles, like whenever you put a screen protector on, or you take one of those plastic ones and put it back on, so all the bubbles. That's what he was looking through as he was driving through racing at North Wilkesboro.
Did some of them come off and not all, or did like make a pocket then or something like that?
Well, it's like they tried to rip it off, but since they couldn't rip it off, they just like put it back type thing.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah. I turned to his in-car camera on HBO Max and watched it a little bit, and you could definitely see it, especially with the sun. And yeah, I mean, I guess after a while you kind of get used to it, but then it's got to be annoying.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Just chugging right along here. Let's go ahead and do everybody's favorite.
Let's go.
Favorite segment here.
Right.
All right. Paint scheme previews. So here we go. We got the usual there.
Yeah.
Moving right along. The best one out of the bunch, I guess you could say.
Wow.
You know?
What classic.
Nothing sticking out like
nothing yet.
Unique.
Nope. This one is mine of the week.
That one had a funny. I don't know if it was. I guess it was maybe just a reel on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Facebook. They did where they were like, they couldn't trust Ryan Priest to run this paint scheme, so I'm running it. The friendly back and forth that Busher and Priest have, is hilarious. Busher pulled up in Priest's truck last week. They put some like the older style Chevy, even though it's a Ford, but like that reminds me of the Chevy square bodies. They had that like paint L or whatever you want to call it, like the paint stripe down. They did that on his F-250. I think it was F-250, but Super Duty truck. And they had like flowers inside that paint scheme. It was like purple. And then they put the eyelashes that like you see that women do on the Volkswagens.
Yep.
They put that on the truck too.
That's funny.
It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm digging this one.
I like it. Yeah. I think we saw it somewhere the week after 4th of July.
Yeah. Right.
This one was a contender for me too. But I'm a Josh Berry guy, so I kind of felt like I had a little bit of bias, but it's just I don't know, it's a slick looking car.
Yeah. Nothing really sticking out for me yet. Standard nuclear, interesting.
Yeah.
Tree. That one's kind of cool. I like the lumber company. You got the wood grain there with the trees.
Yeah. Yep.
That one. They let that gold wheels pop on that one.
I know. They got that tuxedo look with the gold wheels.
Right. And the accents on the number.
Yeah, they did a good job. Like, I'm not in love with it, but like for how they did
like,
designing a car, they did really good. I like it.
Yeah, it complements everything is what I would say. I want to see more people run different color wheels. Like,
Yeah,
let's see,
whites, like
like,
Kozlowski run whites and
yeah, something different. And like, if you want to do it, RFK runs white rims.
yeah,
Then like Hendrick runs blue rims or something. I think
yeah,
that would be kind of neat.
yeah. I
I mean,
wonder,
all you got to do
like,
is anodize them.
I guess they're allowed to do whatever they want, right? Like,
I would assume.
I mean, the Ware Racing does gold.
Yeah, they kind of got like a gunmetal.
Yeah, I do like the look of the new wheel. It does look nice.
It cuts really well too. Whenever it doesn't sit on that lug wet.
Yeah, it does. It cuts real easy.
That's what SVG ran last week.
Is he
Running
wearing
in
like the
again. Looks
white?
like.
Is he wearing like the white race suit with like the apron? I didn't even look.
I don't know. I don't remember
I
what he
love
wore
that.
last.
I love when they wear the apron suit.
Yeah. Well, that was always a big thing I liked when Truex ran the night auto or the black auto owners with the blue. He would always wear the tuxedo fire suit,
Yeah,
and he did the tuxedo fire suit the best. I know a couple other guys have done a tuxedo fire suit style,
yeah.
but his was the best in my opinion.
Didn't you guys recreate one or something for Nathan?
So yeah, it was just a standard black furniture row fire suit.
Okay.
And we took a cozy coupe and I spray painted it flat black. And I reached out to Furniture Row and they actually sent me the fonts for it. So we printed it out. So Rebecca's mom and Rebecca made the fire suit. I I created the logos and everything for it. Did that, and then let's see if I can pull it up.
That's like a if you know kind of deal there.
Yeah, and the cool thing is they sent us stickers. Like they sent us the 78 stickers. They sent us like everything. And then so we posted it and I tagged it. And I remember Sherry Pollux retweeted it and she loved it. Since they were based out of Denver, Denver news company actually asked me for permission to use that photo of him.
Okay.
And then there was one of his tire changers, I think, made a comment on the post, said, if that kid showed up at my house, he'd get all the candy.
That's funny.
So, yeah, here it is. I'll switch over to that real quick and then we'll go back. So everybody can see what we're talking about. If you're on, don't forget to check out YouTube or Spotify for the video.
Perfect.
That was 2016.
Wow.
That was 10 years ago.
Yep.
But you can see like all the fonts and everything.
Yeah.
Is what I got from when we had Denver Mattress, Toyota, Goodyear.
It's so good.
So I mean, it was awesome.
That is awesome.
And then let's go back to our paint scheme again here. So we're going into O'Reilly. At the Wild, what are those? The Wild protein crackers. Interesting. Their chicken chips are pretty good. They do a protein chicken, it's like they use chicken to make everything.
Okay.
So
like daggone cheese it.
Yeah, that's what that one looks like. The chips, they had some buffalo chicken chips. So we'll have to bring some so you can try them. They're pretty good.
Might have to roundhouse you.
I got pink on it. And then, so our official paint scheme reviewers, one of them said they liked Brandon Jones's car.
Okay. Pink and lime, huh?
3 out of 10, love it.
3 out of 10, I loved it.
Q95 rocks. I will say at least Raja has like fluorescent colors.
Yeah, I like that. He always does something a little bit. I don't know if that's him or it's just his team, but like his car always has something a little different going with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Another Sky Fund. That one doesn't look
Yeah.
nearly as nice as the Cup car, though.
I like the fact that Sky Fun went to the 51s and said, we're going to sponsor both of you guys.
Yeah.
Like, kudos to them that, like, oh, we're cheering for the, it's like, oh, what's your car on? 51 at the Brickyard.
Yeah.
Which race? Both?
Yeah. Both of them. All of them.
Yeah, all Chase Elliott's running the 88. So let's see. Let's go into trucks. Trucks. I didn't see anything on the race. This one, Connor was moving pretty good, so they showed that one a lot. Mopar Ram this time. There's your race winner. Cummins Ram, Ram, and we got moving on. I wanted to see if they could find the 51. See if it had the same sponsor. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. The Black Cat fireworks.
That was probably my favorite.
It's just a shame it's on Frankie, so you didn't really see it, and probably ended the race either dead last or DNF'd.
Yeah.
Nope, he didn't show it. I guess they don't have a 51.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one, that was pretty, I like the Black Cat one. I think I'm more leaning towards the mobile Briscoe ride.
Yeah.
As mine to go with.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Yeah, that, hey, you gotta pick what you gotta pick. Moving right along. We're just chug-a-lugging along here. We'll go ahead and talk about our schedule here, and then we'll bump into everybody. Everybody's looking for this last one because I don't know if you took a peek at our notes. I updated the averages as well.
I did. Yeah, I got some catching up to do.
So Saturday
closer than I thought it was.
Yes, but it's funny because we both like had some bad times, and then recently, and then some good times, and like it frustrated me with Joey because Joey at Atlanta was doing good, and then he kind of like dipped down. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And then can't pick him anymore because he decided to crap the bed on me. Goes out and just runs really well at Wilkesboro. So
it's tough.
Yeah.
I'm even
today,
I'm even ready with my pick for this weekend.
Okay. Okay.
When we get there, I'm ready. I'm
all
running
right.
out of people.
All right.
I'm like, I'm going down the standings list going, oh, they're gone. Right.
I'm
trying to like, all right, who's good at this track? They're gone. Like, I'm losing everybody.
Right.
I'm going to be picking like Frankie Muniz for the last race of the year.
Yeah. So
he's not even in this series. That's all I got left.
Right. All right. So we got practice and qualifying for F1 already happened this morning as the time of this reporting. We're getting a little bit cultured here. Then you got O'Reilly qualifying going on. By the time you guys listen to this, it's probably already done. Cup Series qualifying going at 1:30. The race at 4:00 tonight for O'Reilly. Then we have, if you're into dirt racing, we got the Prairie Dirt Classic going on 5:30 tonight on Dirt Vision. Never really watched that channel, but hey. Sunday we got I guess it's the Belgian Grand Prix Formula One at 9 a.m. if you're so inclined on Apple TV. And the Cup Series race, we're back to doing day races now. 2:00 on TNT Eastern Time will be the Indianapolis Brickyard 400. And then Bob Weichert Memorial on Flow Racing. I can't tell what Interstate Batteries, whatever. So before we get into our picks, like I try to always do, I asked the all-knowing ChatGPT to use a little bit of its cooling water to tell us who the favorites are for the Indianapolis race. And the odds-in favorite is Denny Hamlin. Then you got Kyle Larson next. Larson and Blaney both have the same odds. Reddick, Seabell, Byron, Briscoe, Logano, Bubba, Chase, Chastain, and then we started getting to long shots. Keselowski. I don't know why they still put. I'm gonna say it's Austin Hill. They, for some reason, JetGPT does not honor the fact of the passing of Kyle Busch. They're still living in the past, which they have him on here, and then they have Chris Buescher and Austin Cindric as the favorite, as long shots. So, recapping what we did the past 2 weeks here, you did well at Atlanta.
Yeah.
Picked the race winner.
I know.
Then fell back in, unfortunately, the same rhythm that you were in the past.
Yeah, plus
with
20.
Bowman at North Wilkesboro. But I would say that's just a waste pick, if you ask me.
Yeah. That's why.
And then yeah, exactly. I had Logano finish 9th at Atlanta, and then Seabell finished 19th. He had an issue with his brakes because he was up there rolling around, and then he had an issue with his brakes.
Yep, I did see that.
So our averages right now, I am averaging, my average pick is finishing about 10th, and your average pick is finishing 15th.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
I had a rough Nashville, Michigan killed me.
Yes.
I was cruising
Nashville,
like
Michigan.
11 and a half, and then Nashville, Michigan, 32-25. It just killed me. Well, then SVG, thanks Hill.
Yeah,
SVG,
right.
I should have had a number 1 there too.
Right, exactly.
So
I would agree with you 100%.
Went from a 1 to a 38.
Well, Larson, he hurt me pretty bad on Nashville.
Yeah.
23rd.
Yeah.
Hocevar, 22nd in Chicago. I figured he would have done decent.
I know. So it's hard. It's tough. It's good. I'm glad you've had some bad ones too.
Oh,
it's gonna get tough because you start losing all your wants. They're all out the window.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's gonna start getting a little tougher, like a little more luck based. So if you're ready, I'll pick first.
All right. So before we do that,
all right.
Excluding Sunday, we have 13 more races left in the season. So go ahead. Who you got?
I'm going Priest.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm going to do it. He didn't do so well in practice, but I'm going to go ahead and pick him. I'm going Bubba.
Oh.
Previous winner.
He
won it last year. Yeah, he won last year.
I do that sometimes. I'll look and see previous winners, like past 5 years, and just see who's going. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm excited to see results this week. Then we're kind of we're not getting out of that shoe-in territory where it's like, a driver can have a bad day. Like, you expect him to be top 5, he has a bad day. But now we're getting into that territory where they're used to running 10 to 25th. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what goes on here.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see what happens. I was looking at using Briscoe.
Yeah.
Because I didn't use him, but I'm just gonna hold off on him and save him for a track that I know he'll do a lot better at.
Right.
We'll say. So
very exciting.
Oh. All right, we're gonna end this one.
We still need to work on what the
what
the results are.
Good.
I told you that one, the fantasy football license plate cover. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Right.
I'm the worst one at fantasy football.
I was talking to Rebecca about that. She's like, you guys need to go out and buy either an Austin Hill license, something with Austin Hill or something with Hocevar. And you got to rock that.
I'm starting to turn. Let's not do Hocevar because I'm actually starting to not hate him. So if it's going to have to count, it's going to have to be Hill for me.
I kind of like that. Hill or, William Byron.
Yeah.
William Byron would be another good one.
Do a DuPont paint scheme cover.
I mean, Felicity's got one of the old shirts from her great grandfather. I think it's his 50th win or something like that.
Yeah.
Gordon's 50th win shirt. I'm surprised you're not wearing your shirt that after.
Logano?
Yeah, after he won.
I'll wear it.
Would have been a good time to.
I'm wearing it to church.
There you go.
I think I have some Jeff Gordon stuff that someone gave me, like some I forget what they were. Maybe some mechanics gloves and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I have some Dale Jr. sunglasses somewhere.
Yeah.
They're like the little bitty ones.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that back in his DEI days, those were the ones that I have. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still disappointed I can't find my Skull Bandit shirt. I don't know what happened to it. It's somewhere in my closet.
Huh.
So
we'll have to keep working on that. We'll have to figure what the end result's going to be, and when and where we're applying this. Is it's like, okay, every podcast you got to wear this, or we're in a Pocono weekend. You got to wear all Logano stuff all weekend.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Just we'll bring some Febreze and you can redo the shirt.
You got to get a 22 tattooed on your body somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know if we're gonna go that far. I can't commit that far. No, it's that one's pushing a little bit.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe just get a whole bunch of temporary tattoos, and you got to put one on like every so often. Big 22 or big 33 or something. Yeah, our peanut gallery says you got to rock a temporary tattoo 33 on your forehead for one of the podcasts.
On the forehead. Be getting the acetone right afterwards.
Yeah, right.
We should go to Houston to see a Phillies Houston game. Loser pays.
Next year?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
flights, everything.
Oh man.
Maybe next season. We'll lay something out for next season. Budget it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if we can start getting, we'll open up a Venmo or something, or a Patreon account. You guys can start donating to our funds.
Yeah.
To allow us to go to different races or do these bets. Loser does this type thing.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
You've been there, hockey. You've been to Houston, haven't you? To that to their stadium?
Yeah, numerous times.
Yeah.
We might be able to sneak in.
They're going to try to, by the time that they retire, they're going to try to hit every MLB stadium. Do one a year.
But yeah, I want to go. I want to try and do that too. So
I know you have the keychain and you have all the cool pins.
Yeah, but they changed them now, so it's not even like the same as it was. But so we were talking about this when we went to the Futures game last weekend or 2 weekends ago. I went to Nationals. So Nationals, Baltimore. Then we got Old Yankee Stadium, Houston, both Houston stadiums, Astrodome, and I still call it Minute Maid, but Daikin Park. I've been to T-Mobile out in Seattle, and then been to the Vet and to the Bank.
Okay.
So nice. Need to make a road trip up to Boston. That'd be a good one to go to.
Austin. Should have gone on their streak.
Yeah, right?
Been fire. We should have went 15 games ago when it wasn't expensive.
Right, exactly. Well, speaking of all that stuff up in the Northeast, I saw a picture of the Buffalo. We'll end it on this one. The Buffalo Bills. Let's see if I can pull it up. They're getting a new stadium. And what they added in there, this is going to be from WKBW. Here, I won't play the video, but you can see it from the video picture screenshot. They incorporated that into their stadium.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Yes, I mean they are embracing the whole Bills Mafia, destroy tables.
That's hilarious.
What would have been great is if they didn't name it Highmark. If they got Lasco or Costco or whatever, get a table company to maybe sponsor a section and put all the tables there that can easily break, and then that would be great.
Have a bridge of them, and then occasionally they'll just drop out.
Yeah. Oh man! All right, guys.
Alrighty.
We will catch you guys the next time. Short one, but a sweet one. We got it done, so we'll see you guys next time.
All right, we'll see you.